What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is round 3 of some week of locals. We've got Evil Marcio on a blue pile. And we have, I mean, I'd say Evil Derek, but Derek is always in a constant state of evil. So, everyone's favorite Dorbick pilot. And I guess going first is going to be Marcio, opening up with the, it's not promo Wormmon, but it's the Wormmon that searches 2-color guys. Maybe it is promo, I don't know. Veemon in the front is going to pick up the Imperialdramon, and we're going to get Guilmon over the Digimon. So next turn, part agreed. 3 memory though, what are you going to do with all that memory? Surely you wouldn't Dorbick turn 1. You would... Why is there a next antipod? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, Fireball. Isn't going to get to draw, but is going to pass over the Veemon, and then we're going to open pass. Kind of cringe not getting to draw, but have to take that Veemon off the board. And Marcio going to commit another one, gets a Davis, and gets a second Imperialdramon. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Okay, yeah, we are going to commit to the second Imperialdramon. Just going to have to aggro him down, because if you chip, you die. Swing, draw 2. And then it's going to die. And then we get the TCG off the draw. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to clear the Veemon, so we're going to gain 2 off the memory printer. Get used to hearing that phrase a bunch after the ban list, because the other one didn't die. Jamming Bomber Clash straight through. Who needs to check DP? I ain't reading that. I will say Dorbick probably defensively is quite weak because, I mean, they are not running bombs. Famously, Dorbick's bombs have always been, what's it called? Bad Gaia forces, where you just run a fatty 16k body in security and just hope someone crashes into it and dies. But yeah, this is kind of the matchup where they love that. You actually better have Gaia force, except even when you do, you get punished for it. Yes, we're going to read the Imperialdramon and see how we're doing. We're also under the floodgate, so we can't unsuspend here, which is also kind of cringe. So you're in a position where even if you make the Dorbick, you're not flashbanging his whole like security. So we're actually just going to commit the Growlmon to 1-choke. I like that. Going to get a Veemon down, but this does mean we might... Yeah, we can keep turn off of a 3-cost Evo, so Imperialdramon can threaten some nonsense here. We're going to go Imperialdramon... Doesn't get to... Sure, I think it's supposed to suspend something. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to be unsuspended. There we go. It's suspended, and the Fireball out of security pops the Veemon, so no extra memory coming out. So it does mean we get to suspend the TCG. Oh, we Premo'd. Yeah, so Primo's going to get him through. We get to Piercing, and then we're going to steal turn off of the X antibody. Now we do actually have to Digicross here. It feels like we didn't get to draw anything. The Growlmon, like seeing the Growlmon and the Growlmon X is pretty rough, but it looks like we're maybe missing the pieces needed for the Dorbick. Obviously, as well, it's gonna just partition out into an idiot. So this is, I mean, this is game on board. Still though, we can just make pieces. Might as well. Hello, Stingmon. Gain back 1. And we're going to make that Imperialdramon gain an extra, swing and suspend, hits a Fireball, and then that's going to be game 1. Also getting shuffled up, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel, everyone that's watched the Shoutmon video, but the members. Off the top, we got the Mega Just Justice Josh, and Ultimate Hero on YouTube, Tier 3 on Twitch. Then for Ultimates, got DTMT, Tommy Tricks on Sticks, 3 Strike Ball, Brad, and King of Knights. Want to say a shout out to a brand new member joining at the Digi-Egg tier. We got Rodney Bell. Appreciate you for hopping in and becoming a member. You too can also get your name shouted out occasionally for as little as £1 a month. Access to ad-free content and the other fun stuff. I say ad-free, the little sponsorship segments, which right now is your government-mandated reminder to please watch the Shoutmon video, as we're going to see Dorbick versus Imperial Game 2. Guilmon X this time does get to evolve for 0 because it is over the any Digimon. Not an ideal Guilmon. It feels like we've got a lot more of the Guilmon pieces in this Dorbick list. This is round 3, so they did actually get pretty decent in terms of, like, you know, both of these guys are EXO after 2 rounds. So Proof that there's some form of consistency with this Dorbick list. Really interesting to see a lot more of like the Grammon pieces. Okay, we're going to go for Hero of the Skies. Pushing out presumably because he has another rookie that he's just drawn into. So doesn't super care. Kind of surprised we didn't see this chip. But I guess if you chip and accidentally hit a Daiken, you feel really, really, really stupid. I'm going to hatch this time. And now we're going to swing in. I'm going to draw one, hit the Hexablow. And then Wisteria. Oh, okay. I was not expecting the Veemon. That's weird. What a weird guy. What is... That's a Virus Imperial card. What do you do? I mean, we're going to be making the Imperialdramon as per the usual. Your turn, when one of your purple Digimon are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into a free trait Digivolution cost. Oh, it's probably just for the DP inherit. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? He's a dragon. I'm going to play a Davis to pass turn. Nothing to lock down, which is nice. So, not a super consequential turn for Dorbick, but, you know, are getting domed. Are we missing the Dorbick? Nothing that can be picked up off of that because that's the black source. Gonna crack a boost. Oh, actually, are we gonna crack a boost? We're gonna evolve for 0 at least. Yeah, it's just... We must be missing a Dorbick. Yeah, it looks like we are. Yeah, super expensive Digivolution, four cost champion. Yeah, I hate to see it. And swing and a check. Hits a Grand Gale. Okay, sure. Wind Dragon or something. Oh, so if it swings into a body. Okay. Yeah, real shame that we just appear to be missing anything of value. XV and then slam this thing. We don't have that much memory choke. But, I mean, forcing him to boost out to be able to make the play is really important. We're just going to go for a 1-cost Evo in the back. So he will be making Imperialdramon next turn. A bajillion cards in hand, yet it feels like we don't have any in hand. We're just going to push up. And from one memory here, is there a play you can make? We're going to swing, draw one. And we're going to hit Davis. Ain't no way. There's the fighter mode revealed. Bro, this is a tragedy. But I mean, that's how these lists kind of end up. We're kind of reading Primo as well. Now that we have the fighter mode revealed, it means you can't even pop the fighter mode. You have to... Yeah, it's not great. Really not great. You would have to find a way to evolve all the way up into Dorbick and then like attack step into OmniX to try and get rid of him. Awful stuff. Yeah, I just don't know what you do from this situation. If you're missing the Dorbick this late, you've drawn like 200 cards. Having to read the when digivolvings of stuff above level 4 in Dorbick just does not feel correct. Just gonna spend the 4, pass him over to a memory setter amount. And I mean, it's not like there's anything insecure. I mean, maybe there is something. Maybe he is on Gaia Force. Maybe for real. Real Gaia Force insecurity. We're gonna check. There's a Dorbick. All 3 of them are in insecurity. Misery. Yeah, so we're just gonna scoop up. We are gonna play a friendly game, I believe. They're going to play a bonus game after this, so it's going to be Imperial kind of taking it. They had the means to be able to do it. It's obviously a very difficult matchup, but yeah, they'll be getting set up for game 3.
If you yell from the hills long enough, you might actually start getting people to believe it. Whether it's proclaiming to be the next Hokage or the Digimon King, we find the approach of telling yourself that you're nice like that in the mirror and to every passing person is a great way to manifest it. Famously though, card games are not built equal. Being a major protagonist or antagonist doesn't set you up for success, so we want to know whether Shoutmon was just more than a capable squire, or was able to become the king in the competitive scene. So, we ask, how good was Shoutmon actually? If you yell from the hills long enough, you might actually start getting people to believe it. Whether it's proclaiming to be the next Hokage or the Digimon King, we find the approach of telling yourself that you're nice like that in the mirror and to every passing person is a great way to manifest it. Famously though, card games are not built equal. Being a major protagonist or antagonist doesn't set you up for success, so we want to know whether Shoutmon was just more than a capable squire, or was able to become the king in the competitive scene. So, we ask, how good was Shoutmon actually?
And whilst they're getting shuffled up for Game 3, I want to say a big old thank you to everyone else that has been supporting the channel. We got our champion Shinikari Coffee Day, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, Andy Fink, Squidita, Benji Gibbert, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Donkey, Kava, Ulfos Megan, and Kragan Security. It's funny that I can now do that from memory rather than trying to read it. All the times I mess up the ad readers, the member readers when I'm trying to read them. Greatness Being Balfi, Bonsai Beard, Turtle Sovereign, and Samuel Lawson are our rookies. We've got a whole host of the Digi-Eggs. Once again, big thank you to Ronnie Bell for joining the members. And for the rest of our Digi-Eggs, we've got Jambo TCG, John Esposito, Christian Royal, Sol Andersains, Evan Turner, Jean Munoz, Gray, Give Me That Gaming, Feeling Hollow, Crown Clown, Sato, Mr. Wiccan, Wallendor, Walter Caceres, Onyx Island, King Fujitoro. Yeah, so Game 3, gonna be that bonus game. We'll see if Dorbick actually hits the board, because thinking about it, he didn't make Dorbick in both games. And it is also a rough matchup. Like, big bodies and security is something that can thwart a lot of decks. But Imperial really is a deck that just doesn't care about that, and it will continue to not care about that because only the Stingmon got hit on the list. So gonna 2-cost Evo, gonna pass it over. Gonna hatch an egg. Fireball. Do we do it again? Ooh, open pass. Stingmon down for 3. Gain 1. Imperialdramon nice and early. Swing on suspend. Ooh, Hero of the Skies. Add it to hand. That's a draw. Ooh, Wisteria memory boost. Don't mind if I do. As far as hits and security go, not bad. Davis. Ooh. That's a lot of memory. It's a lot of memory there. 3 memory and a boost. Don't mind if I do. Hero of the Skies. Draw 2. Alright, so far our actions have been Pot of Greed, Pot of Greed. Any Dorbicks? Are we cracking the boost? I'm going to crack the boost and then Pot of Greed. Oh, interesting. Gravity Crush. We're going to try and kill this man. There's no Davis again. So, like, if you can clear this Imperialdramon and clear the other body. I mean, well, you can't actually think it. Well, double Grav Crush. Okay, double Grav Crush is probably kind of trolling. Unless you can also choke him to 1. Open pass. I mean, you probably get mollywopped. Oh, another boost. Oh, and stealing memory. He hit 4 options in security, chat. 4 options in security. And there comes the dragon mode to 1 choke. Surely he has it now. Surely it's boost. It's boost and make Dorbick. Oh, okay. It's boost and draw 2. Oh, rookie. And another rookie. And there comes the Grav Crush. Oh, there comes the Grav Crush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Megazord assembled. There comes the Dorbick. Play out the 2 guys. And then this is security attack +3 unsuspend. Oh, you're dead. Rest in peace, Bozo. Rest in peace, Bozo. Okay, yeah, so that Lamau. Yeah, that's what happens when Dorbick does get to play, as you can see. So as much as we didn't get to see the Dorbick hit the field in those other games, just reminder that sometimes you're not playing a game. You're currently you are outrunning the wall of fire that is creeping up behind you. If you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know if you're afraid of the possibility of Dorbick entering the meta if you're going to Glasgow. And as always, watch the Shoutmon video, be good to yourself, join the Discord if you haven't already, and have yourselves a damn good one.